Why do people come here? Who in their right mind is going to cross the Arizona desert, risk their life to come and earn money to send it back home? Poverty drives people to do desperate things. Desperate people do desperate things.
We're Sisters of Mercy. That's our religious community. We have a strong challenge to stand in solidarity with our immigrant sisters and brothers. It took a number of years and getting a bill passed in the state of Illinois to allow pastoral workers to come in here. As Pat always says, you can't give up. So we kept at it because in our heart we believed it was something really important that the people detained had a right to, the immigrant population. Every week we also come now to McHenry County Jail on Tuesday. Generally, we see close to 70 people, but we have about 5 groups, 1 group of women and 4 groups of men. Our idea was one-on-one, and it's not counseling, so our role is pastoral, listening, offering support, praying with them, communicating with their families, helping them with needs they have that may be a language barrier is preventing them from expressing. Some of them did commit a criminal action and were in jail, and then ICE picks them up now after they're released and sends them to a facility.
Maybe there was an indiscretion when the person was 20, 21 years old. They served time, they're back home, they're married, they have a family, they bought a house, they've got a business, they're upstanding citizens now. The taillight of their car was smashed, they didn't do anything about it, or they were picked up for speeding. Not good, because they can relate back to the time that they served and they're in deportation proceedings. Is all the people who visit are people of faith, every faith, whether they're Jewish, Episcopalian, Muslim. Basically, we all believe in giving hospitality and recognizing the stranger, that we're all, sons and daughters of God. We are all equal. I know that's ideal, and it might be kind of the pie in the sky, but that's our calling. We're very fortunate here. We have no idea. We absolutely have no idea what people suffer in other countries. So they migrate. They want to get out and be free. But they will keep appealing their cases to stay here because of their children and not knowing what they're going to do. They recognize their children haven't got a chance in the countries that they're living in. I can't imagine even any one of those anti-hate people or Tea Party people, if they were living in one of those countries and their kids were suffering, they weren't going to a good school, or they didn't have enough to eat, and they were cold, hungry, or whatever. I can't believe that they're not going to move on. We've gotten to the moon and we've done a lot of things. I think that there is some ways that we can be a little more compassionate in a very hard system where we are tearing people and families apart.